Some festivals celebrate music, some celebrate history. But one festival is so bizarre that even locals struggle to explain why it still exists. Every year, thousands of people gather in a small town. They wear terrifying costumes. They run through smoke and fire. And at one exact moment, the entire crowd suddenly begins doing something so strange. Tourists think it's fake, but it's real. And the reason behind it is even stranger. One tradition inside this festival is so disturbing and confusing that many people online believe it should not exist anymore. And by the end of this video, you'll finally understand why this became one of the weirdest festivals on Earth. The festival looks more like a nightmare than a celebration. At night, the streets become covered in smoke, fire, drums, and masked figures. Some costumes look ancient. Others look completely inhuman. People scream, dance wildly, and move through the town like a giant ritual parade. If you saw it without context, you would probably think something dangerous was happening. But for locals, this is completely normal. Nobody fully agrees on where the festival actually came from. Some historians believe it began hundreds of years ago as a religious event. Others think it may be connected to older pagan traditions. The strangest part is that many rituals survived for centuries, even though people forgot their original meaning. Today, some participants openly admit they don't fully understand why certain traditions still happen. They simply continue them because that's how it has always been. The costumes are intentionally unsettling. Many masks are designed to look exaggerated, emotional, or almost supernatural. Some are meant to scare away evil spirits. Others symbolize chaos, death, or the unknown. And during the festival, people stop acting like themselves. Teachers, shop workers, even elderly residents suddenly become unrecognizable behind the masks. For one night, the town transforms into something completely different. Tourists often think the festival is staged for social media, but locals take it extremely seriously. Families spend months preparing costumes by hand. Entire generations participate together. Some traditions are so important, people refuse to modernize them at all. Even cameras are sometimes discouraged during certain moments. Not because the event is secret, but because locals believe the atmosphere should feel real. The festival becomes even stranger after dark. As midnight approaches, the music grows louder, the fires become larger, and the energy changes completely. People who visited the event describe feeling confused, hypnotized, emotionally overwhelmed. Some say it feels less like a party and more like stepping into another world. And then comes the moment everyone waits for, the moment we mentioned at the very beginning. Right before the main ritual begins, the entire crowd suddenly falls silent. Thousands of people stop moving at the exact same time. No music, no cheering, nothing. And then, the masked figures slowly begin walking through the center of the town carrying burning torches. Nobody speaks. Tourists often describe this moment as deeply unsettling, because the silence feels completely unnatural. But the final part of the ritual is what truly makes this festival infamous. At the end of the ceremony, people begin laughing, not normal laughter, loud, chaotic, almost theatrical laughter. The tradition symbolizes humanity mocking fear itself. According to local belief, the strange masks, the fire, the silence, and the madness are all meant to represent the fears people carry through life, and the final laughter is meant to destroy that fear. That is the secret behind the bizarre festival we talked about at the beginning. What looks completely insane to outsiders actually became a centuries-old way of confronting fear together. And honestly, that might be the strangest part of all. This is Informboom. Subscribe for more mysterious and unbelievable stories from around the world.